An 8-strong team of staff and volunteers from the Michigan Humane Society is converging on Detroit's east side. They're planning to remove cats from the home of an obsessive collector. Investigator Sean Harrison knows it will be a big job, but he has no idea just how big.
Okay, well, we came out here Saturday and we made contact with the pet owner, and he did agree to let us come inside and help him remove all these animals that's inside his home. Unfortunately, the cats are running loose in the home. This is going to make the job a little more difficult, but sooner the better to get it over with.
They dress to protect against the feces and urine they expect to find in the house and use flea spray.
All right, everybody, we getting ready to go in here. I want everybody to be careful with these cats. We're going to take 15-minute breaks unless you know you need to come outside and get y'all some air. Come on, just go outside. Just let somebody know where y'all going, okay? Okay? All right, let's rock and roll.
Watch yourselves, watch yourselves.
This is not going to be good.
The cats are completely wild and very aggressive.
It's a very feral cat. We got about 20 of them like this. We have one room.
Oh yeah, we got one that's DOA. This is uncuddly. Oh my God, we have to get them out of here.
Just scratch the hell out of me.
Oh, he came up off that cat claw and just nailed me.
This is a much worse situation than what I thought it was. I was thinking that he had a few cats in one room. They're all over the house.
I counted 36 so far.
Just going up the walls and throwing themselves into you and bouncing off of you, and it's totally insane. They would have sprayed one cat, none of this would have happened. How about that?
All right, meet you back in here, hole.
The investigators have dealt with obsessive cat collectors before, but this is the worst case they've ever seen. The simplest way to catch the cats is by using a specially designed claw.
Cat claw is one of the safest ways of grabbing the animals without personal injury to yourself or any injuries to the animal.
It may look harsh on the outside as far as when you catch and grab a cat or whatever, but again, it's the technique and how you use it, and it allows you enough space in here that if you grab the animal properly, you won't cause them any harm.
They're everywhere. It's the worst I've seen. Well, let's come.
It's pretty awful. I mean, I'm walking through, I'm stepping in fecal matter on the floor. My eyes are burning from the urine, and litter boxes are overflowing. There's no telling how many cats, but you can see cat fecal matter all the ways back across the walls, all on the floors and that. Again, this is not only a horrible situation for a human to have to live in, but for these animals.
The conditions are even worse than they feared. Ammonia from cat's urine makes eyes and skin sting. With temperatures over 90 degrees, the heat and stench are unbearable.
It sucks. It sucks.
The work is taking its toll on the team. The number of cats keeps going up and up.
49, and one day 50. 50.
We're going to try to get these cats in. And then start working on the other cats, bring the other van in here, start loading up that van, maybe get some more carriers out here. Man, it's incredible how many cats in this house.
We got a total of 87 thus far, and still like more than 50 still left in the house, so got to get back to work.
Just when the team starts to believe the worst is over, there's a grim discovery down in the cellar. Yet more cats living in even filthier conditions.
Well, I thought I saw 30 the first time, but I was seeing a whole much more than that now.
Many of the cats are sick because of the overcrowding and squalor.
Just been into the basement, and the area is bad down there. It looks like it's gonna be more than 50 cats down there easily. And I mean, they all up in the rafters and everything. This is not becoming a easy removal as I thought it was. We got sewer weights on the floor. You know, that's hepatitis in there. You know, you can't be sloshing around and sewer bag up. And you got cat feces all over the house. And the odor alone is already unbearable.
After 8 hours work, the job is nowhere near finished.
I just counted 30 sets of eyes, and there's tails and butts sticking out everywhere. What's the odds of this guy going for a 2-day event here? Or you think he's going to shut down on us?
Well, I'll have to talk to him. I'm pretty sure I can persuade him.
The owner has taken temporary refuge in his garage. Harrison explains that the team will have to return to complete the job.
Can't believe that basement. There's still a ton more cats in that house.
Thus far, we took 147 animals out of this residence. We're going to have to call it a day because, I mean, all of us are overwhelmed right now. So what we're going to do is I talked to the pet owner, and we set up an appointment to come back out here on Thursday of this week to finish what we started.
I bet we got another 30, 50 inside. We got to come back. We're toast for the day.
Days after the mass clear-out at the cat collector's house, the Michigan Humane Society team returns for another session. For investigator Debbie McDonald, the task is emotionally as well as physically draining.
Kind of depressed about this whole thing. You know, you're feeling bad for these cats. You know, they've never been outside. They never, breathed fresh air or slept on clean blankets or anything, and they have no idea what we're doing. They're scared to death. But it's like the old wild animals. You just feel terrible for them.
McDonald has a plan.
All right, let's do it.
What we're going to do, we're going to go downstairs. We're going to scare the cats from the basement upstairs. There's a lot more light to work with upstairs. It's a lot more open. You don't have the rafters. And, if it's imaginable, it's a lot nicer to work upstairs and downstairs. With the backed up sewage and the broken sewer pipes, being downstairs is just miserable. The smell's overpowering. So we want to get them up to the main floor if we can, where we have a better chance of catching them.
As the tally of cats passes 200, McDonald finds it hard to believe what she's seen.
There's cats just everywhere. You never know what to tell you. It's just eyes. They're wild. Like wild animals. They're trying to get all together.
But the plan seems to be working. The cats are driven out of the cellar and caught upstairs. The cats are completely unused to humans, making for difficult and dangerous work.
Come on, put it up. Let me just get him. That's good. Let's take a break. Let's go somewhere.
Okay, now we done removed 239 cats from this residence. I want to go in there and hit it one more time real hard, and we're out of here. And I'm going to come back and we're going to set live traps after that. Okay? Right. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Plan?
Oh, Jesus! Girl, not now. We got one river top behind you. Hurry.
It's already taken over 16 hours in the house to get this far. But the team has to go back in for one final sweep.
We got 247 cats out here thus far. So there's still so many. They're hiding up in the rafters. So
Ariston updates the owner on the dreadful conditions inside the house. The Michigan Humane Society believes the man's compulsive cat collecting points to underlying problems, which are best dealt with by counseling, not by the law. So, no charges will be pressed. Tragically, it's far too late to help the cats.
That's a really terrible thing when happened to those cats. You know, I mean, they live like that, they're never going to get to have a good life. These people show up in jumpsuits and masks and cat grabbers and just blow their whole life apart. And no part of their life is ever going to be good. I think that's really sad. The whole thing is really depressing.
we have removed 247 cats from this residence. That is the largest amount of animals we have ever removed from a home here in the metropolitan area in Detroit.
They've never had human contact. They've never even had fresh air. You know, they've never had a clean spot. They've never had anything that any normal cat would want to have. They've never had any just cat toys, you know. They've been stuck in that funky house, in that fecal, in that urine. They're filthy. Cats they want to be clean. They want to purr. They want to sit on your lap, you know. It's just so wrong. We put all this effort and work and we fought to get these cats out of this house, and then they're all going to get put to sleep. You know, they're so wild, they're so feral that they could never adapt to a home environment, you know, and that's just what breaks your heart, leaves a pit in your stomach, you know, just a knot in the middle of your stomach.